was like Coolie huts. I saw at your presentation sort of images.
Yeah. And the Coolie huts were
no, actually,
a
you know
terrible
what?
place themselves, man.
Go there, describe it, just for the sake of this. People need to get into this feeling.
Sure. The Coolie huts themselves are they were the houses themselves had no privacy. That was one of the things that was, I think, probably the worst part about it. So the walls didn't go all the way up to the roof because of ventilation issues. So they had this hole up at the top. Now, a family of 4 lived in one house with one room, and right next to them, sharing them with them, would be a group of 4 men. Now, there's no privacy there. Like women were consistently and constantly bombarded with advances of whether it be gremetias or the overseers themselves. And one of the worst parts was they recruited 3 men for every 1 woman. So there wasn't even enough women around. So like we talked about suicides before, one of the other issues that men had was that they had constantly, there would be fights over women, and suicides and murders happening because of stuff like that. And now I'm starting to get into the effects of indentured labor, and we can talk about that after. Let's just talk about what the indentured labor itself did. It was just lies, and basically it was the overseer's mission to make sure that you left with more money owed to him than money in your pocket. So living expenses, housing expenses, all these things they would like nickel and dime you for, or if you didn't finish a task, then you can get jailed, or you can get beat. There's so many things that could happen to you. Like, this was basically slavery in a different form.
Man,
and I don't like
these. I can't imagine. I'm trying to visualize being 17 years old and being in that environment. Please keep going. Sorry.
And I try my hardest not to say slavery, because true slavery, you don't have freedom.
Yeah.
So our ancestors, they had some freedoms, and after 5 years they were free.
Being a mother, working, and you can hear your baby cry, wanting milk, yet you can't feed them. You just can't. I'm sorry.
I think the story of the woman, Gamitias, is still a story that needs to be told.
No one knows about their painful history, their horrific treatment in the sugarcane fields. And yet they were not anywhere in the history of Fiji.
And some of the women had to pick up the babies, and the babies had actually died.
I read a book that was from a female missionary at the time, and she said the Indian women of Fiji look dead.
I think I'm destined to live. As long as I live, these memories will continue to invade my life.